Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Chris. So, I took two trades today, an opening range breakout on Plug, and also a parabolic reversal on CCL. And the parabolic reversal didn't work out, and I will talk about that at the end. But my first trade here was on Plug. And what I liked about it was that in the pre-market, here, I have it pulled up here on my 15-minute chart already. So, in the pre-market, we were selling off. We were selling off, selling off, selling off, but with almost no volume associated with that. This is a big price move. This is a big price move. There's barely any volume. And when the volume starts to come in, what do we get? We get pretty much consolidation, right? We could not push price down in this 15-minute, or we could, but just barely anything. Okay, so the volume's starting to roll in, and it's getting harder and harder to push down price. Okay, throws a hammer off good volume, consolidation, indecision. And these two candles, we do get a push down. We do get a push down, but it's followed by an engulfing and then a hammer off of the highest volume candle in the pre-market, at least leading up to the open. Okay, so I thought that was very, very interesting. And plus, we're up above 22. Okay, so plug was down, I think, 10 to 12% in the pre-market prior to the open. Okay, and so if the stock is really weak, you would think that a lot of effort would produce a strong push to the downside. But that's not happening. A lot of effort is throwing hammers, it's throwing buying wicks, it's throwing indecision. Okay, and I think that's just a very good sign that we've found a bottom, or like something. The trend is likely to change or at least consolidate sideways for a little bit. Okay, so I thought that was very interesting. And here, so we bought up. And then prior to the open, we were trading in a nice range here. Not super clean, but clean enough. Clean enough. So we were trading in a range. And I was very long biased on this. I wasn't going to take it to the short side because of what I just mentioned in the pre-market. Okay, so let's see. I have my entry here. Okay, so this is right at the open, and it sells off to 22, and it bounces off of it. And I'm interested in taking it for the break of 22.20. Okay, that was the high of the pre-market range going into the open. Okay, a lot of buying coming in. Prices being pushed up. And then I take it for the break here. Okay, it's a little sketchy, but a lot of buying going through the tape. There was a large bid here at 22, but I decided to just go anyways. Okay, it's starting to go, feeling a little more relieved. So my mistake here is I take a partial. This is a partial at 1-to-1, and it's too early. It's too early. This partial here is probably not even at my 2-to-1. So this is something that me as a trader, I'm really trying to work on, is being patient with my profits, in particular right at the open, right? Because things are moving so fast, there's just this like impulse to take a partial as soon as possible and move your stop to break even. Okay, so that was the entry. I'm not really too interested in talking about where I took profit. Yeah, so I did throw an ad here. I did throw an ad in here and I made a mistake. I made my average way too high. It wouldn't have worked out anyways. I made my average way too high and it came back and just stopped me out at break even. Okay, but overall, good trade, I think. I mean, good pre-market analysis, if you will. Good entry, just way too aggressive on the partials. All right, my last trade here was a parabolic reversal on CCL. And I don't think there's too much to talk about here. I just liked that we were at the fourth 5-minute candle here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I felt like we were getting heavy. Seeing like some very large volume coming through. And then I decided to go after this inverted hammer. Looking at it now, I would like to see the volume be more significant. I would like to see more higher highs and higher lows and see the stock get more extended. So I feel like this is just kind of crappy. Kind of crappy. It just needed it to be a little bit more parabolic to really, or a little bit more extended to really get that. So this is hindsight 2020. Probably not worth it. But yeah, those are my two trades for the day. I hope you guys had a good day. Thank you.